Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Hot Topic exclusive Lilo and Stitch 3-pack of Stitch, Scrump, and Angel. Now, I've never seen the Stitch anime series that I know Angel features prominently in, but I have seen every episode of the original Lilo and Stitch TV series that she first premiered in as a character, and I loved her character, and I'm really happy that Funko has made a pop of her. As long as Funko has been making pops of Stitch, I've always kind of hoped, wouldn't it be cool if one day we got an Angel pop? Like, I never thought we'd actually get one, but we got one, and that's kind of amazing. So let's go for a closer look at this pop. I like the pose they put her in. I love that she's got her hands kind of clutched in front of her like that. The feet look good, even though there's these big assembly lines where the feet meet the leg. I wish there weren't giant lines visible, but you know, her tail looks good. The spot on her back is well painted. Her little nail claws are well painted. The little front belly area, the little peach colored thing, is well painted. And the head on this one's pretty good as far as picking out a winner in stores. The nose is clean, the eyeballs and little eyelash are clean. The only thing that irritates me mildly is the black line that follows the peach area. This black line doesn't line up properly and kind of digs in where it shouldn't towards the top. But this was the best one I saw of the bunch. A bunch of others had like smeared paint on the stomach and whatnot. The ear paint is really good on this. Especially the little tips at the top there, the little darker purple ones, and the lines on the her little back nubbins look great. I like the little nick in her ear, well, in each ear. Really well sculpted, really great pose. All in all, this is freaking adorable looking. You know what else is adorable looking? This Stitch. I'm a sucker for Stitch Pops. If you've seen my other Stitch reviews, then you know that anytime there's a new one, I want one. And this one's great. It's really simple. He's in this little gentlemanly pose with his, hand across his chest, the other hand behind him. I like the design of like his little hand paw right there in the palm of his hand. The design on the back, looks good. The little dark blue paint. Again, we've got these little lines that are really heavily noticeable. I wish they didn't have to like cut into the figure to just. I wish the actual sculpt of the body included these feet without having to be assembled separately. But yeah, the light blue of his chest looks good, his claws look good, and the head itself, pretty basic, looks good, it's a good design. The paint isn't great, but I really wanted a good, well-painted Angel and Scrump, so this gloppy, uneven black line right here, whatever. This weird, gummy, sticky goo on his head that someone just sneezed on and then put him in the packaging, not a big fan of that. But overall, the sculpt of his head looks great. The wrinkle around his nose, awesome. The paint on the ears is good. The tuft on top of his head. All in all, as a Stitch design, freaking cute, right? Like, can't complain that much about someone sneezing on my pop when it looks that good. And Scrump looks amazing. They've already done a Scrump Pop, which was like a full-size pop. Now they made this new one that's more proportionate, or at least somewhat proportionate. It's smaller than the normal pops. What I like about this is that it's in a seated position. I like when pops aren't just standing, when you give me like a new variation on things. And I really like this little pose. Also the fact that she's like a little sack doll. I like that the doll itself is seated, just because it doesn't give it the same human pose as some of the other ones. The feet look good. Again, noticeable little connection points there. But the paint on the button here and the chest button look good. The blue's good. The stitching and the line on the mouth. Like, this is really, really, really clean work. Yeah, the neck plate sticks out in the back, but you don't really see that from the front. The top bow and little straw stuff sticking out looks really, really good. I mean, just look at this thing sitting here. Like, it's damn near perfect. It's a great Scrump. It's a great Scrump Pop. And all three of these together look fan-freaking-tastic. This is such a cool set. I'm glad Funko made it. Clearly they're appealing to a very specific group of fans. But as a fan of this sort of stuff, I'm just delighted that it's been made. It looks great. They look great together. I'm happy. Hopefully, if you're a fan of Angel or 624 or Boojiboo, whatever you want to call her, I think you're going to like this. I love it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.